when we were writing and producing songs at the beginning of the Underneath process in 2001, it wasn't just that we were writing a record from scratch. In a lot of ways, we were working with a label from scratch because a lot of the people that worked at Island Def Jam hadn't been involved in our process, hadn't been involved in our previous records.
Yeah.
And for that matter, we'd only been with that record company for one album. So what you realize is it's not just difficult to get a process of writing and recording going. Sometimes just starting the process with a label getting invested is the hardest thing.
We're just sort of at a turning point. I feel like the label is psyched, and that's great, and they are positive. We've got Jeff's attention. We've met with a lot of people at this point. I think we pretty much have it narrowed down to the few. We've met. It's obviously it's not Matt Wilder. It's almost definitely not Pat Leonard. Very very unlikely that it's going to be Glenn Ballard. Mitchell is of course very interesting. We like Mitchell a lot. It's not Bob Marlette, and then there's Greg, who we really have a lot of excitement about. Obviously, it's Mitchell and Greg who are the contenders in our minds. But, there's just that thing, whether Mitchell, I'd like to have an open discussion with Jeff.
Tomorrow because he's not,
I'd like to have
he's
an
not
open
at the same point you are.
Huh?
He's not at the same point you are.
Oh, I know, he still wants to hear a song.
Yep.
It's time to go down, down, down. I can't love anymore. A Superman's covered in rust. All of my dreams gone bust. I'm falling down, stuck in this rut. Falling up, I'm falling far enough.
After more than 23 demos, we finally felt like we were gaining momentum with Fenster, so we flew to New York to have meetings with the label to try and get them to sign off on working with producer Greg Wells.
New York's the battle of the cameras. Say hello.
Hello.
When I'm making my movie, baby, you keep saying no, my line. Hey!
Punch that in and just have it go boom, boom, boom.
What do you want to play there? What do you want to play in that moment?
I would say boom, boom, tss, boom, boom, tss.
Like I would hit like floor tom and be like, no, you need a snare on that backbeat. You got to give us a snare on the backbeat. Boom, boom, bam, boom, boom, bam. Absolutely, yeah. There's gonna be a big. That's the part. That's the part.
We met Greg Wells at the Castle in France, and there was just a good feeling about who he was. We wanted to make the record with Greg, and we felt he was a talented guy, and he had the right vision for where we were going.
Just don't walk away. say there was nothing love can heal. Why don't you come on down so you can feel what I feel?
There was a lot of pressure on the songs we did with Greg because he was the guy we wanted the label to sign off on.
There's definitely moments where it feels great at the same time. I wouldn't mind taking like a minute break and then listening to it.
Dude, is that good enough?
What?
That was not good enough to me.
This?
No.
Well, we're gonna embellish.
I know, but the overall thing is not good enough to me. I hate to do this, but I'm really not satisfied with the sound of the drums.
I think if you can be more specific as where you want to go with this, that would help everyone.
Okay.
Because it can go several different ways. This is. Just dry drums, no room. Okay?
To me, you know, when that's on, that feels really good. I can't imagine that could feel a whole lot better. Yeah, there's like certain fills, there's definitely moments when it falls apart, but as a whole,
I think it would be stupid to just say, okay, let's go scratch. Let's go start from scratch right now. I think we've got to give this the benefit of the doubt, and we've got to sit with it, and we've got to see what we have.
I don't completely agree with you.
On the song.
No.
Or on the
I would actually say I would much prefer that we